David Parker, are you there from Labour Party HQ?
I am. Good evening.
Nice to hear your calm voice. How are you going? You're sitting at 36%. How is Labour going tonight?
Well, you know, at one level we've done fantastically well, given that at 23% 7 weeks ago. I think you'll find things narrow from here. It's not yet clear that all of the advance votes are counted. I can't understand how they say that they are all in there if we've only got 40% of the vote counted overall. We know that there are 200,000 or so specials in the advance vote, because for the first time in New Zealand's history people can enrol and vote at the same time, but they're not counted tonight. And we think they're predominantly young people and they'll swing more to us than they will to the other side. So there's some vote in there for us. Some of the big booths are yet to come in. So it's fascinating. I think the other thing, if I could just say one more thing, is that it's already clear that people have voted for change, and that the current government, comprising National Act, United Future and the Maori Party, cannot govern. So people have voted for change, even though I'm sure that you'll hear Bill English come out and try and claim victory tonight. People have voted for change.
I think from a Labour point of view, and boy, you've been through all of this, 25% in the 2014 election, lower than that when Andrew Little decided to step away. So 36% is a triumph, relatively speaking, but not, I think, what you had been hoping for. As you say, 40% of the vote counted. There is still a long way to go, and we will see those big urban electorates that swing in behind Labour traditionally coming in later in the night. But you would have hoped to be better placed at this stage of the evening?
Well, the UMR poll, our last UMR poll, which was I saw in the media also, had us on 38% just before the election.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think we'll probably do a bit better than that by the time all of the specials are in and those big booths are in. But you know, only time will tell. What is clear is that the current national-led government cannot govern because people have voted against them.
David, it's Jane here. How are you?
They need a new coalition if they're going to be able to govern. Very good.
Good. Do you have any regrets about the way your party presented your tax policy? I'm talking obviously about the tax working group, and also maybe how the water tax was pitched through to the rural community in New Zealand?
In respect of you know, there's nothing goes absolutely perfect in a campaign. I think this is as close to perfect a campaign as I've ever been involved in. So, no, there's no regrets on my part. In respect of, for example, the water issue that you referred to, it kept water and the dirty rivers in the campaign right till the end. And we know from polling that that was very popular amongst the majority of New Zealand voters. So you shouldn't, in my opinion, people shouldn't confuse the issue that you sometimes have a scrap about things with them overall being popular for us, which they were.
That's a pretty big call, a close to
I think
perfect
whatever
campaign.
is the outcome. Well, I wouldn't call it the perfect campaign, but it's as near to perfect as you ever get. Going from sort of 23 or 24 up to the high 30s is a damn good outcome in 7 weeks.
Nothing you would have changed or done differently, David, with a bit of hindsight, even on election night?
Well, we'd like to have gone up even more than from 23 to the high 30s. But, you know, I think by the time that you get to the end of tonight, us and the Greens are going to be neck and neck with National. National somehow claims some legitimacy because they don't sort of recognise the legal effect of MMP, which is to give legitimacy to smaller parties whose combined vote is... my earplug's just fallen out there, so I'm not going to be able to hear your reply, I'm sorry.
We'll leave you there. Thank you, David.
Parker, thank you. Thanks, Jane.